Brown with Tales of the Tat. I'm here with UFC Middleweight Chris Weidman. So today we're not going to talk about your fighting, but we're going to talk about your tattoos.
All right.
So how many do you have?
I have 2, but this one consists of a couple.
Okay. Can we see it?
Yep.
All right. So what is it exactly?
All right. Well, I think sophomore year in college, I got just this "only God can judge me" because one of my friends was going to get a tattoo, and he wanted me to come with him. And I didn't have any money. He was like, "I'll pay for you to get a tattoo if you get a tattoo."
Okay.
So I went with him to the store. I picked out something religious because I knew I'd always, believe in God. So went with it, and that was that.
So what is it? It's a cross?
It's a cross that says "Only God can judge me."
Okay.
So, a quote from the Bible. The rest of it is an interesting story. My wife, she's from Hawaii, and so I was in Hawaii visiting her family once, and she's from a place called Waianae in Hawaii. If you're from Hawaii, you know Waianae is pretty crazy. So I was talking to one of the Hawaiians, and I was telling him that because it was just this, I was like, I'd want to get like a Hawaiian tribal coming down, maybe my name coming above. So he's like, "Oh, brah, we got a guy down this and that. We'll go to his place. It's it's nice, whatever. He's got some good artwork. He's good at like artwork. He showed me like a book or some stuff on his phone or something that some of the guys' artwork. So I'm like, all right, whatever. It was just getting dark. I'm like, I figured I'm going to like some tattoo parlor. My wife was like, yeah, go ahead, whatever you want. She let me do it. We end up going down in Waianae to the beach where it's all homeless people on the beach. It's starting to get dark. So now I'm sitting there. The guy has a gun next to him. I'm sitting on this little tent with this homeless guy in a chair. They have one light bulb that's ran by a generator above the thing. He only has one needle. So usually you need an outline needle and a color needle. He only has the outline needle, I think. And he's like, no, it's gonna be fine. This and that. At one point, there was like a hose in the street. He got some water, had a rag, and he was wiping my blood with the rag. One time the rag fell into the sand. He shook it off and then wiped my arm again with blood and everything.
And you let him design it?
I told him kind of what I wanted. He was like, oh, I could do a Hawaiian tribal, a Hawaiian kind, whatever you're saying. Come down on the side and name above, and when he's doing it, you can barely see it. I'm like thinking it's coming out good. This is different. I'll explain later.
Oh, okay.
But the tribal's coming down like this, and the name's going across the top, and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I'm like starting to relax a little bit. All of a sudden, the generator blows out. It's pitch dark. I don't know what time it is, but it's late, and now I'm sitting there with a bloody arm, halfway done tattoo. No one I know, and they're talking in a language I don't understand. I'm just freaking out. I'm like, what the frick is going on? So they're going on different homeless people trying to find a different generator. They finally get another generator. They bring the generator over to the tent. They get the light on. Like an hour later, I was sitting there just feeling like, whatever, just kill me. I just want to die. Whatever. So they come back and they finish my tattoo. And actually, I get back to the house. I'm telling my wife, I'm like, you have no idea what I just went through. She's like, oh, you're fine. I'm like, you have no idea what I just went through. And I'm thinking it looks all right. 3 days later, the rest of our time in Hawaii basically just faded out.
Oh my God, really?
Like it was left like without, I mean, it's a real tattoo, so there's like the ink in my arm, but it just didn't look good.
Right.
So basically when I got back, you can kind of still see the tribal a little bit, but this is all like a cover up. My name is behind here, which is like Weidman and script, but now that's covered up a little bit. Good news is I don't have AIDS, I don't have hepatitis, and proud to say that. And I have a story to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck on your next fight.
Thank
And,
you.
thanks for telling us your awesome stories
No
about your
problem.
tattoos. Kristen Brown, Chris Weidman from UFC, and Tales of the Tat. Thanks, guys.